was fast.
It was fast.
Welcome to the Harley Design side of this show.
Livestream Takeover, episode 165. Johnny 5 is alive.
No disassemble.
No disassemble.
No disassemble.
Although
input.
I don't think we're allowed to. You can't watch that movie anymore because what's his name? River Fisher Stevens plays an East Indian man.
Yeah, you know. Listen, it was a different time.
It was the 80s.
If we all had to answer for everything we did in the 80s, you know.
I'd have to return a lot of things to Canada's Wonderland amusement park. Hopefully everyone's having a great week so far. Welcome and check in. Let us know where you're watching from and what your favorite area code is.
Oh, there you go.
Because I've got hoes.
Yeah. And I'm
in different area codes.
I feel like I'm going to have to go with 712. Some of the best times.
Yeah, you like 712?
Some of the best times of my life in the 712.
Yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to go back to my childhood, 519.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know where that is. I figured you guys had like a letter in yours, you know.
Yeah. We're Klondike 5.
You know, whenever I'm trying to figure out a Canadian, it's like 6AL4V3. Like,
iceberg, fish. You have to wind up the phone to answer it. Hello?
I swear. So yeah, it's a win.
Oh, lots of people rolling in.
I know.
From the
I'm trying to see. I say an 816. I can rep the 816. I'm good with that. 816
210 714
402
6402.
I'm surprised that Ludacris was repping Omaha, Nebraska.
It's probably just because it rhymed.
No. There's quality people that come out of the 402.
Is there then?
Brazen got my reference, though. He goes, nice titanium reference there. 6AL4V.
Yeah, Mr. Grade 5 over there with his level of comedy in Grade 5.
Let's get Ben at Scale Crawler Fab Shop. Who here has lived in the same area code their entire life? Ooh, I have not. But
no, me neither.
But I have only ever had one area code for a phone number.
Yeah, well, cell phone, I've only ever had one area code.
All phones.
For my phone.
All phones that have ever been linked to my residence have only ever come from the same area code. So, if we don't count summer houses.
How's that? How's that work for you?
Like I've never had a home phone anywhere else, so like I just still have the same number.
I'm sorry, I forgot that you were young.
So yeah, you know. There you go. Well, did I have home phone? I may have had a. Who cares? It's stupid. Why are we talking about this? Your fault.
I don't know. That song was in my head.
That song actually popped in my head the other day only because it's referenced in another popular song here recently.
Really?
Yeah. From a female artist.
This is Shakira?
No, recently. Not in the early 2000s.
Shakira is still very relevant.
I mean, her hips do not lie, but I have not seen a lot of new material.
She's got a she-wolf in her closet. Why do we know these things?
Oh,
the amount of stuff I know about idiotic stuff. Okay, is it what's her face?
Miley Cyrus.
No. Is that who it is?
I don't know. I just know that I heard the song recently.
So you don't even know who it is?
I don't. I think I heard it in a TikTok.
Just a time. Oh, well then obviously it's somebody super popular.
Right. Yeah, because no TikToks have ever been made out of random songs and things like that. But
yeah.
I see a red moose over your shoulder.
Yes. Yes. There's a few things behind us that won't be featured today, right?
Have we?
Next week.
Did we just release these projects last Friday? Like just not many days since?
Yeah, it was Friday ago.
How does that feel like it was 3 weeks ago?
Because I am not getting much sleep these days.
Me either.
But that's okay. Things are printing very quickly.
Yeah.
Over here. And well.
Printing, designing.
Gunner.
Yeah.
Get my meat in your mouth, Nissen. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. I'm working on my boat so I can sell this thing while listening to you fools.
That's
tonight's code, #bust out another 1,000. Does that have something to do with boats?
Yeah, BOAT, bust out another 1,000.
Oh, that's like fix it again, Tony.
Exactly. That is
or fouled over road disaster.
Sure. I missed one from Brian Morrison, thank you. The 37397. That is not an area code. That is a zip code.
That's not an area code. You are fired.
But thank you very much, Brian Morrison.
Yeah. While that is that's the code for Gunner's meat over at satisfiedjerky.com. We'll also accept Boats and Hose and Catalina Wine Mixer.
Pow!
So
yes, thank you, Dana.
Pow, pow!
I've pinned that message.
Thanks, Dana.
If you go to Satisfied Jerky, you'll get 10% off.
Are you saying?
But make sure you use hashtag bust out another 1,000.
It has to have the hashtag.
It's important.
Must have the hashtag. Did you say Pow or Powell?
You're saying Pan?
Just empty every pocket. Found on road dead. That's what it is. Thank you, Craig.
Yeah.
What else is there? Is there one for Dodge?
Dip, duck, dive, dodge, and
and Dodge. That was the
Dodge.
last one.
Dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
He's dead. Rip Torn.
Rip Torn.
He's dead.
Yeah. That's. Okay.
Have you ever heard? Speaking of people being dead that you didn't know were dead, or did know, and forgot. Have you heard of this Mandela Effect? It's been sweeping the nation.
I think I've heard about it once, but I can't remember if it actually exists. I think it's made up. I don't really remember.
I don't know if it's really a thing or not, because a lot of people seem to have thought that he died in prison, but that never happened. Because he became president of the nation.
And he's pretty sure.
After his release from prison. So, is this made up? Is this real life? How am I driving? What am I even doing? What is this thing? Have you seen that license plate bumper sticker?
Is it from you? Because if not,
no.
I realized after we had released our 24 Tech Hours of Mayhem, of like I guess 4 days ago.
I'll pick mine up.
I guess 4. Like
it was only 4 days ago, Josh. We did this.
I can't believe that. But we were talking about how I didn't have any stickers to put on it because I don't keep stickers. But then I realized
very strange
that I have your sticker sheets still, and I should have used those because they're in my.
I don't know whether to thank you or scold you.
At the same time, like, I don't know if it would have just all been bumper stickers on there. So it's just there's just bumper sticker.
There's some license plates, so you could have used one of those.
Yes, I should have done that. But hopefully you guys watched that. We count on your views specifically, just the people who are here. TRD Adventures, thank you very much. 23 days.
Great. It was fun.
Just double checked.
That's plenty.
All three pointed out. C2, C3 went Lexan, and now all three manga paint schemes. Thanks, Matt. Going to be a great time.
You're welcome. Wait, he's got all three done?
I don't want to even talk about it.
No. We will talk about it later, though.
I may have made an audible and decided to do a different body on a class 2. Maybe a class... I don't know.
Wait a second. What was your class 2 gonna be?
I don't even know. Oh, I know what it was. I was gonna take and narrow up a Phoenix body like I did on the 20.
That's right.
On the Mayhem.
24 hours of mayhem.
No,
or 24 months.
Right.
21 month of mayhem.
Yeah.
What the hell is that show called?
What day is it? But then things changed, and I decided on something new that I still don't have, and will be a little bit before it gets here. No big deal. I only need a day or two to get that truck to be a thing.
That's fine.
I have
slap a little paint on it.
Yeah.
You got lots of time.
Yeah. Why do I...
RC talk on an RC live stream? The nerve. I know.
I don't even need paint. So...
You don't need paint. You don't get points for paint.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't even count. So...
Like that... You know what? That should be a scale point next time. Paint.
Yeah, or a negative or something.
Yeah. Did you paint the vehicle? No. You get -5.
But, or is it +5? Minus? Plus, I don't know.
Yeah. It's an addition of... Wait.
2 negatives make a positive? I don't remember.
+5 points.
Someone ordered a Coyote. Yes.
Did you get it? What's that one?
That's the new one.
Is that a body?
That's the new one from Proline.
Oh, the Coyote.
Yeah. So, I was just like, I should try that. Like, well, it's not available yet. I'm like, well, I have a YouTube show.
Dear Proline, I'm not sure if you know who I am.
I'm just emailing people with at Proline, like sales at Proline, contact at
influencer relations at proline.com.
A guy at Proline. Like, yeah, I know a guy. Sweet.
I mean, I got Paul's email. Maybe he still checks it. And he can get me in touch with the right guy.
He's like, do you want one of these FMS or what? Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm looking for that body. I don't have any of those. Would you like a Hummer?
Yeah. I saw the Hummer was released today.
Yeah, Pardon My Noob did a really, I think, probably one of his best reviews ever.
I have not seen any of the videos yet.
That was the first and probably only one I'll watch.
Yeah, they had emailed me, like, hey, we've got this new Hummer coming out. Would you like to do a review? No.
Pass.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Negative.
Thank you. No, thank you.
4-wheel steering.
Yeah, I still don't care.
I'm kind of a big deal at proline.com. There we go. Travis Elliott, he just said, got the Bamboo X1 Carbon. All I can say is, wow, speed. Yeah, Travis, it's an absolute beast of a machine. And it's pretty darn accurate and good at stuff.
Oh, look at your cage. It's done.
I did a cage,
whoop, whoop.
Guys.
Right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Raise the roof. Actually, this is the roof, so there we go. Yeah, it fits conveniently. It's right inside that Suga body. But yeah, boy, it's just such a great printer. It's just so great. Highly recommend it. If you have the means, I highly recommend it. It's so choice.
As long as you know.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Anybody?
That's not Wayne's World. It's... God, What is it?
Trust me, I'm a professional. Sir, if you please.
I cannot recall.
Miles aren't coming off.
Oh, it's not Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yeah.
There it is. That's right. Now I remember.
Well, I was afraid of that. We're just going to have to crack open the odometer and roll it back by hand.
This stupid car and this...
He used to go out there and rub it with a diaper. Caledon Crawlers also got an X1. Wow, Dana, the nozzle size is 0.4. But it shoots that filament out there like...
Much speed.
Oh, man. I don't have words.
Thomas Bielzik, thank you. Can a person scuff and paint over RC four-wheel drive RTR paint with Tamiya hard body paint, or will it lift? P.S. Matt, where's your mustache? You should be able to scuff.
I'll grow one for national.
You should be able to scuff and paint
regionals.
without a problem.
Yeah, that's what I would
confident.
do. I never use paint remover.
Nah.
I don't like harsh chemicals.
Oh,
What do you do with them when you're done?
Thank you, Matt, for that bit of information. For those of you that may not know, I once made a mistake and used goof off rather than goo gone. And I was ridiculed for how dumb of a mistake that was. Matt.
Well, I've got one for you. I wish I could share it with you too, but I can't because the camera doesn't move that way. But so some of you may know I just recently replaced my Fiskars work mat on top of my workbench here with a brand new one. And they're really great. You know, it's a self-healing mat, quite good. I'm a self-healing mat as well. And I was gluing the tires on this project. I was gluing the tires on the Fortec with black flexible CA, as one does for tires. And of course, before they had fully cured, I decided to give it a little rip on the old accelerator and sprayed black glue all over my brand new mat. And I was like, crumbs! That will require some cleanup. So I was like, I know what will work. Where is it? I'll use some CA glue remover. Obviously, it removes CA. That should work fine. Turns out, this is a bit of a chemical. Didn't read this carefully. But it does say right on here, attacks most plastics. So there's some really, like, I just was like, I'll just spatter it in some of the areas where this CA is. And then used a paper towel to try to clean it up. And then it just blurred all the graphics on the mat and completely ruined it. Thanks for remembering that story.
I'm glad that I have such an amazing memory.
Here, I'll take a picture and then you can all see it for yourselves.
Oh, see, that is, I'm glad that, and I, not even a little ridicule up.
Yeah, I'm not showing this for you, ding dong. There.
Just a big black smudge.
Big smear.
What is that vehicle in front of you?
Well, should we do a little bit of mail call?
Sure. I have a little bit to do.
Okay.
Why don't you start with that white Lancia or Ford?
It is a Lancia. Larry, another new car is a ruin. I bought this from my buddy Tim, who
Head
didn't
quake.
like it or didn't want to do it.
Headquake, Tim?
That's Rick.
Rick, that's what I
And
thought.
no. Headquake? Yes. Headquake, Tim. Anyway, here it is here. It's not finished, but it's a rally car, and I'm very excited about this. I've always liked this body. There was a guy on RCC a bunch of years ago who used this as a rock crawling body. He widened out the flares
Yeah.
and did a full exo cage on it, and it looked sick. And I never found that car again. I almost bought it, and then I didn't. Anyway, cool body, hard body. That's a polycarbonate. No. Yes. No.
No.
ABS.
Right.
It's a hard body.
Or PS, polystyrene, or
Polystyrene ABS. And then this is the chassis, but as you can see, it's been retrofitted with a carbon fiber deck, dual deck.
Are those
two?
just gray injection molded plastics? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, look at you go.
It will be an all-wheel drive car. He set it up to be rear-wheel drive only at this point, like the dog bones and everything. But we're gonna play with it and gonna make a little rally car out of that.
Nice.
I'm getting on this rally kick lately. Of course, none of that's gonna happen until well after June.
Yeah. Everything at this point now, just like product stuff that like gets sent to me. I'm just like, when do you need this video? They're like, well, whenever you have time. I'm like, end of June?
So, June?
Like,
June-ish?
Does that work for you? Because I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hobby Room, thank you. Regarding your video.
Tim's in here. Didn't want to do it. Is that really why, Tim? Or you just got busy with other projects?
Over it. Hobby Room, thank you very much.
Are you going to get all the...
Regarding your video, my 1-to-1 is a 930-911. The RSR door cards are just smooth vinyl with a red pull strap. You could CAD that in your sleep or at work. It's a possibility then.
Door cards, eh?
Well, it's just, the inside of the doors could use a little...
We should have something in there.
I know. I'll add that to the list. I think that's on the list.
Are you getting all the... Is it on the list? Okay. Are you getting all the Ampro upgrades for that body? Please say yes. I think that's probably required.
I think that if Ampro makes it, you should own it.
That's true. It's a little... It's an MB racing chassis. MB.
MB.
So they race
Green
these?
with MB. My first for the for mail call today is
Skeletor.
Is a skeleton.
Rich Uncle Skeleton.
It's too tall.
Crud.
I need
for you.
A shorter skeleton.
How tall is he?
It is 4 smudges long. I don't know. I don't have my ruler in here.
Unbelievable.
Out on my desk.
Foam core door cards would be correct. Yeah, we could definitely do that.
That tall.
He looks too tall.
Yeah. I think it...
That looks like a 9-inch man.
Give me a minute, I'll tell you.
Don't do this, because that's never... There's no way that's 9 inches.
I have a link measuring device. It is around 8.
8's too tall,
It
eh?
is.
Oh boy.
So I was thinking about doing a little spinectomy and just doing some sectioning and some...
Doctor says I need a bacchiotomy.
Yeah. I could shorten some femurs.
Yeah, Dave Zilla just said section all the leg bones.
That's
Stick them
exactly.
back together.
I think that's kind of my thought. Yeah, crazy bones, but so we'll see.
He's gonna flop around in there real good. That's gonna be awesome.
So the leg, I think I'll attach to that steering linkage. So
yeah. So his foot goes up, his knee goes up and down.
Danny.
Danny Huang.
Yeah. So
Will I be adding their new, soon-to-be-released VW Golf Rally? Probably. The Tamiya one. Yeah,
Haven't
why
seen
not? We got to do some rally racing when we get together.
I could be game for that. We could use Porsches.
Yes.
No.
Is that a skeleton? Is that skeleton a man or a woman?
By the shape of the jawbone, you can tell here that this was a mature adult male.
You can tell in the hips.
Oh, it's the
you can
hips.
tell in the hips.
Yeah, there ain't no child
As
fitting
the
through them
birthing
hips.
canal. Okay, that is a man, and what a man.
You're up. What do you got next?
Is it my turn again?
It is.
Oh man, I had something else. What else I almost forgot about this. From the Killers of Bodies.
How did you get
my
yours
laziness-
already?
I didn't
Oh.
get that already.
Oh, okay.
Smarty pants. I spoke to Matt today about that, and you might not be getting one.
I'm fine with that.
No, what I got here is the pinnacle of laziness. It's a pre-finished drift body. Because,
I like your style.
I couldn't be bothered to paint one currently. I haven't built the kit yet, but it doesn't matter.
Hey.
It's actually quite nicely detailed, I must say.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of time. Somebody with small hands spent a lot of time putting this together for me. But it's got all the light buckets. It's got some mesh on the front there. There's
It's like some
it's got all the
canards, a tow hook.
yeah, tow hooks and whatever this thing might do.
That's a bathroom door handle right there.
It's a toilet flush. It's also like on top of here. There's like all these little like bits attached to the exterior. It's a very nicely detailed body. I would highly recommend these killer bodies. Proud of Boxer. Look, proud
of Boxer.
of Boxer. But
Agree.
yeah, nice looking body.
You're gonna go ahead and put a rotary in it.
Is that what you do?
No, because you got a spinny electric motor. Anyway,
Got a rotary.
I've got a couple of things that did not come in the mail. They came from me taking them from work, and that one is a origin body detail part set because I need a steering wheel for the Porsche.
Nice.
And the next one is a bag of servo horns.
Are those factory seconds?
Yes. These are...
Or as we like to call them in the industry, blems.
laser defect. So the horns themselves, perfectly good. However, the lasering was not correct. And I only recently, while refixturing the laser machine, I was going in and I was like looking at the fixture box where things had been kept before. And I was just like, why is there like 100 servo horns in here? Like, oh, well, whenever one would get like mixed up, because they get lasered 6 at a time. Whenever one get mixed up, we just put it in there. I'm like, okay. Well,
It says Vanquish on
yeah.
it.
Some of them are double shot, so like it got lasered and then they must have hit the button again by accident. So and then it just like was slightly off. So
Vanquish. It says it twice.
looks like it was vibrating just. But
It's deeper.
anyway, I was just like, okay, so this is about half of them. I'm guessing this is 75 to 100 servo horns. You guess the number of servo horns. We'll let the chat.
41.
We're gonna let the chat guess. You guessed 41. That's a terrible guess, but that makes sense.
Let me see the bag again. Oh,
I didn't dump them out yet. Here's the bag. Okay.
there's 41 in there.
Okay. Do you have more? items for mail call?
Yes, I do. In fact, have one more thing. Sorry, I was just so like drawn in with your counting. So, Craig Thompson, who is regularly in the chat, good buddy, probably going to see him in a couple weeks. He said, "I would like to send you and Josh a present." And I was like, "Oh boy, here we go." Envelope full of white powder. But what he actually sent was something much better than that. Jealous much?
What?
Yeah.
Look at
At
that.
This is a whole collection. It's like all 6 of 6.
Okay, which ones are what?
And I don't. How do I know what they came from? Because we've got a bunch in here. They just say like 2, like in the corner there. It says like 2 of 6.
Okay, it usually says like the series somewhere on that packaging as well.
It does not say that somewhere.
Okay,
Maybe Craig can help.
we have the number. This one was on my bench already. I took it off yesterday, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to scroll up here and see if I could see if anybody got it. Okay, SFL's close. SFL so far is the closest. Oops, Spinny Tire RC is now closest, and there's a number that guessed after him.
Somebody guessed minus 41.
So the first person to guess closest to the number was, who did I say?
SFL?
No, it was after him. He was close. SFL said 63. Oh, actually, Chris Kelly, the fourth guess, said 69. And then right after him, a lot of other people guessed 69. The correct number is 68. I'll owe you one.
Let's see if there's a 68 in here. No 68s tonight.
That's what she said.
68.75, Travis. Good try.
Chris Kelly was the closest. The first
It was
to be
a
the closest.
Euro. This was a Euro series for 2018, says Craig. And thank you very much for sending these along. That was very kind of you. There is a 2017 Ford GT.
Oh, okay. Great. Well,
Pretty sick. 2014 Corvette Stingray. So
also like.
jorts on for that one. McLaren P1, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, obviously.
Do like. Lamborghini Huracan LP622 Super Trofeo. Also very cool. There is a Bentley Continental Super Sports.
Dig it.
And a Porsche 934 Turbo RSR.
Fantastic.
Which that one's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
one's
it
pretty
is.
sick. And then also he sent along this thing called Experimotors. Have you ever seen any of these?
No.
So this is
go
like
up a little bit. Actually, I do have one of those. It's a gold and tan thing, but that looks like a mispackage even.
it's intentional.
Is the blister off a little bit?
No?
Not hanging off the edge of the card? Oh, it looked like it was hanging a little low. Yeah, that blister's on there super crooked, isn't it?
No?
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Maybe it's just your head. Yeah, Experimotors. This is supposed to be a keychain.
Yes, or a bottle opener on some of them. So
This one is just a keychain, but that's pretty cool. So that's the start of my Hot Wheel collection.
now I am also ready for a Hot Wheel release. I got a couple this week, but I'm only going to show you one for now. And that is this.
Hello.
1964 Jaguar E-Type. Okay.
Oh, darling, I left my wallet in the Jag.
Okay. Oh,
What's all this fancy box shit? Oh, wow.
the
Lift it up a little bit.
emerald green paint, the opening hood,
Wow.
detailed engine bay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I haven't taken it out of this case yet, but I will. It will be out of the case, but it is
yeah.
sick AF.
A lot of people are saying, welcome to the club. It's fun and cheap. See, Matt, collecting Hot Wheels is cool and fun. Now you're ruined, Matt. All it takes is one.
So,
I drive a Jag. Don't you remember that from Jeremy Clarkson? Was like, anybody who's ever owned a Jaguar has probably said, sorry, love, I left the wallet in the Jag.
and they throw their keys in the bowl.
They can't.
And
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I feel oddly weird about opening these now.
So we're gonna start doing our little 10 card deal. Okay.
Yes,
And
that's as soon as mine arrive.
yeah.
They're coming from the United Kingdom.
Your what? Your cars?
The ones that I bought.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And
I guess I could have just gone to the Toys R Us.
I've got a laser on the way. I'll cut you out a nice little 10 car garage thing so it can match ours. So you can post your Monday morning 10 car.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So,
I am fully committed to ruining my life.
right? It's just
Should
that
be pretty easy. Thank you
folks.
very much for these, Craig. That was really kind of you.
Yes.
Don't do it. Leave them in the package. Well, these are old, so I probably will.
See, that's
Or
part of our
will.
10 car thing at work too, because they get some
Gotta open.
like Brandon and them. They're like, do we have to open? I'm like, yes. It's 10 cars and they have to be on the display. It's open, so
In the garage.
like, you can have some
It's
real
garage.
fancy ones that you don't want to take out of the packet. And like, oh, that doesn't count then.
Doesn't count.
Maybe
It's
that.
not part of the 10.
So,
Don't get prints on it.
I forgot. I do have
So,
couple of other-
where do those fancy ones come from?
Redline Club.
How much is this going to cost me?
More than a Hot Wheels should.
If Nicole is watching, it's free.
They're $1.
To participate.
All Hot Wheels are just
They're
$1.
only $1. Patina guy, hey man, thank you very much. Are you getting a Volvo Hot Wheel now? I have many Volvo Hot Wheels on the way.
An entire collection that will necessitate
One
an
might
entire
say-
rack.
One might say all of the Volvos.
Buck Dandy
Not
and
all
all
of
the
them
Buck
are
Dandy
good.
you can handle. Thank you. Buck Dandy delivered Chuck Norris, then Chuck Norris went back in time and delivered Buck Dandy. Buck Dandy and Chuck Norris are now equal. Oh my God. Buck Dandy for
Mattel
president.
Creations ships to Canada. Exception. Shop now.
Thomas Bielzik as well. My TV went to 4K finally, and I apologize about my previous Matt, where's your mustache comment. I now see it's coming in nicely.
I always have this. This is my thing because I don't like to shave all the way down to the skin because my skin gets very irritated.
Oh my God.
This episode brought to you by
Manscaped.
what's that company? Manscaped.
Ball Whacker 5000 has. I got a couple of other things. Speaking of, I got a syringe, giant syringe. I don't remember why I needed this.
Hello.
I needed this for something, for the carbon fiber or for something else. I don't remember. Now I have it. And then I needed a new AC adapter for one of my cameras. And
Wow, neat.
beyond a bunch of other 3D printing filament, that's about all I've got.
Oh man, I have so much filament now.
Oh my God.
I'm overloaded
I've
with
gone
filament.
through so much filament. I
Yeah.
wonder how many pounds of filament we went through.
Probably lots. This is polycarbonate
Look at that.
that I printed. It's got a few blems in it. This is a factory second. Those blems are from goop that was left on the nozzle. My
I
mistake.
thought it was from your mat.
No, but this stuff is polycarbonate, man.
Yeah. It's almost like the stuff that we make our bodies out of.
Ugh. Not for me. Straight in the trash. But that polycarbonate prints really well. It's a nice material.
Yeah, it's a high temp, right?
Very high temp, like 290, I want to say.
Yeah, that's up there. That is
Yeah,
up there.
but that printer, no problem. It'll just do it.
Fish built, thank you. My 1969 Chevy C10 RLC should be here any day. Ooh, I like it. I got the Chevy 454 SS Redline ordered. I don't know when it will ship, but it might be a little while.
So hold on, I'm on their website right now.
Uh-huh.
This is the Mattel Creations website.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So $14 Canadian for a whole year of Redline Club membership,
Yes.
digital membership, and that gives me the opportunities that you might have.
Yes, but you got to be quick. You got to get them at the drop. Some of them sell out in minutes. Minutes.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
very bad for
So
me.
us at the office, there'll be 3 of us there. The last 2 of them I missed out on, even though we were all there. We were all trying to order. I didn't get my order in, and they did. They got the 240Z, and what was the other one? The other one was the pink Nissan GTR.
This is bad.
Yeah, right. Joker
I am
510714.
in real
Thank you.
trouble.
Right, all. Thoughts on the Proline flat irons, Josh? I never liked them. They perform pretty well. I just never liked the style. So for me, that I just
Too chunky.
I just didn't like the profile and the style. That just wasn't one that I ever liked to run. Oh, TGH is in here. Travel arrangements made for Rocky Mountain Regional Championships yet? Yes, they have been. Thanks
we
to
have all
not
the things.
me, because I still had not done that. And Moose Jaw's like, "Hey, we got another car booked yet?" And I was like, "Nope, still haven't done that." He's like, "I'm gonna handle it."
And he did.
Thank you, sir.
Dodge Journey.
Durango.
No.
Was it a Journey? Did we get a minivan?
Yeah.
Sick.
No, wait. Is that the minivan?
Yeah.
What's that really ugly crossover, but it's kind of small, but it seats like 6? Is that the Journey?
I don't
Am I
know.
losing my...
I thought the Journey was a minivan. I'm pretty sure. I'm probably wrong.
I wouldn't call it it's called a mid-size crossover SUV.
And it is the Journey?
Yes.
There
I
you
believe
go.
that's what
Alrighty
Joe
then.
got.
I was incorrect.
RC Underdog, thank you very much. Durangos are cool, but that's too much for us. RC Underdog, thank you very much. You guys really are influencers. Yesterday I found all of a matching set of 5 Hot Wheels at Target, ended up putting them back. You don't do that, man.
Yeah, it's a set. I do have the full...
It's a set. You got to get all.
I do have the full Honda Civic set from this year. So it's every generation of the Civic. I love Civics.
Yeah, we still have Toys R Us Canada, by the
Oh,
way.
wow.
For those
I have
who are...
I have been purchasing several of the 911s from some of the past series.
Richard actually went to his Walmart and picked up that Porsche for me.
Bonus. I've been buying them off eBay for...
I think that's the worst place to buy them. Actually, no. Etsy's probably the worst place to buy them, and that's where I did most of my buying.
So yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's a $1 car, but I'm gonna spend $30 on it. Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh yeah, these are numbered as well. I think this one's like number 10,000 something out of 30,000. 10,922 out of 30,000. So,
yes, a journey, just right. Well, we are going on a journey, so
going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. TGH was asking if we're coming early at all.
Wednesday?
Thursday. We get there early Thursday morning.
We do? Are you sure?
Yes.
Sure it's not Wednesday?
Pretty sure.
What? What do you...
Do you have the 993 Super Treasure Hunt? I do not. I have one Super Treasure Hunt, and I think that it is a... Or wait, no, maybe I don't have any Super Treasure Hunts. Maybe I just have regular treasure hunts. Like 1 or 2 total. Yes, Thursday. Okay, yeah, that's...
June 1st. Thursday.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going to be sitting at that baggage claim. Like, where is
that
They said they'd
guy?
be here. And if you text me that, I'd just be like, yeah, we'll be right there. Just from this
Almost there.
From this chair, just be like, yep, hold up. And we're gonna pull around anytime now. Like,
Almost there.
wait, what terminal did you say you're at? Oh, okay, well we'll swing, but we are at the wrong one. Just wait a little longer. Oh, just see how long I can keep you going.
Not sure if you talked about the FMS Hummer. Yes, we did. Briefly.
Yeah. It's a
Pass.
not for me.
It's also an expensive not for me. It's like 300 plus.
Yeah, it's 300
12th
plus.
scale.
It's too small. Those cars don't drive very well. They don't like.
Got to be honest. It's more of a model.
Yeah, there's nowhere that
model
I'm
that
going to go
drives.
enjoy driving that. I've got the 112th Jimny, which again super detailed. Got lots of cool things
Looks
about
great.
it.
Looks great.
Driving it was absolutely unpleasurable to me. So, yeah, they're just not for me. There's people who will love those cars, and I'm just not one of them.
Can we have a rally meet in the GTA? Turbo Row, yes. There are some guys at Hobby out in Mississauga that actually do get together for rally meetups, and they do the Euro style where you got to run with your car.
That's the coolest style too.
I agree.
I think that's rad.
If you're gonna do it,
You
got to do it.
What is the? There's the. I think they're in Poland. I think it's a guy and his wife. They've got a pretty good size page in YouTube as well. I think I can't remember their names. Nenix, RC Nex.
RC Nenix?
Yes.
Nenix?
RC Nenix. They've posted like some of the rally meetups they do out there, and like they'll be like in urban areas, like run chalked. They have like a stick that they have that has the divider and the 2 pieces of chalk, so they can like walk around and make the course, and it looks so cool. Like,
yeah, that's very fun. I would like to do that.
some of the European rally sets in general, like those guys have built the off roads, is amazing. It would be, I would fully understand and get into the rally stuff if that was something that was set up and maintained by somebody else near me. I don't want to have anything to do with
I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it.
But
I'll pay somebody.
Yeah.
I'll pay like a fee.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm down. Gimme.
Hobby Room, thank you. Question for the pro. Just finished a Rift build. The supplied double bent front link has it towed out. Any idea how to source a different size link? Ooh, towed out. That's interesting because you need to shorten it then. And it's obviously probably threaded all the way in. I don't have a suggestion for that. It is double bent though. So my suggestion to just get you fixed quickly, and likely what caused the issue in the first place, is that the link is not bent enough. So if you got a vise, just put it in there and just give it a little and then put it the other side and
torque it.
and you're probably done. I would, cut and TIG. No, that's too much. I would literally it's likely just slightly underbent from the design. Little tweak and you're good. You'd be fine.
Good to go.
So
Thick boy running, it would never happen. I've seen him run. We actually did that challenge and he beat me.
yes.
Not because he was running faster, because he was driving better.
Right.
But yes, he has run. I've seen him do it.
So,
Not good at it.
yep. You only have to run so fast
Good enough.
behind one of those things, you know. You can kind of
Exactly.
shortcut.
Yeah,
and
because they make the cuts really quick, and yeah,
good.
it's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
I would like to do that. Am I going to modify my Hot Wheels? I think I could see myself getting into that. I like the idea of like putting like the rubber wheels on them and
That is the only
stancing them out a bit.
That is the only area, just exactly that. I could see swapping wheels, tires type setup. Beyond that, like the painting and cutting the hood out and doing that's probably a no for me.
And I don't know if I would go that far either.
But swapping some wheels and tires,
Weathering?
absolutely.
Sure.
I mean, I could set it outside, but that's as close to weathering as I'm going to get. So, you know.
That's all you're capable of anyway.
Exactly. But
So, we are only 20-ish days away. What is it, 23?
yeah, it makes me super nervous to say those words out loud.
Don't be nervous. I got so much done today.
I got a lot done yesterday while still having to make a video. It looks so good.
It's so good, man.
Ah,
It's a friggin' Porsche off-road thing.
the new wing,
It looks so good.
The updated wing design on the back looks fantastic.
It looks better than I thought it was good,
My
and now I
updated wing
kind of feel
design
like
is
it has
really
to
good.
have it.
I know. The
Yeah, you did a good job
the
on that.
fixed wing, like, because I re-smoothed it, made it look proper again, and seeing the engine back there, I got to get mine cut. I got to get mine clear coated. I did give
The gloss, the clear coat.
I know. I got to get, or I did
brings
give
it to
Matt
life.
a peek at my livery.
Yes, and when I saw it, I LOL'd because it's absolutely exactly what I was hoping I would see from him. And it was cool that I'm pissed a little bit because you're doing decals. You're not painting it because you can't do what I do, which is fine. That's okay. But it makes it so I have to really nail it with the paint.
Right.
Otherwise, it's not going to look anywhere close to good. But there was significant progress, mostly because Josh sent me a lot of files. But like all the seats are done, the floor is done, the dash is done. Are you going to do a cover for the front of the trans?
Yes. There'll be.
Or are you going to leave it?
Nope.
You are. Okay.
There'll be a cover for the trans. Do you have a set of the shifters for the top of the VFD?
Yeah, I've already.
Oh,
I've
yours
put
already
the shifters in.
Okay, well that's good because that's going to be
already in there.
Assumed.
Yeah, inner fenders are done, and this is the reason Josh named his video. It's so great. I'm crying or whatever.
So
What'd you
happy
say?
I could cry.
So happy I could cry because the inner fenders are an absolutely 100% perfect fit, and they tie into the hood perfectly.
It's wild.
So good. It's so good.
Everything just like mine. I kind of got mine in there. I was like, is this right? And then it just went tick and it just like sat into spot. And it was just like I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I sent Matt a photo. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about on the wing, and I mean this PLA carbon fiber is pretty. It's not rigid, but it's got this flexibility and strength that a regular PLA just doesn't have. So it could be good, but I just don't know how we're going to secure it.
I know there's just not a lot of surface area around there, and that's my. I totally agree. No. That's my concern as well.
Yeah, like it looks great for like just poses, and maybe that's all we do with it.
I know. Magnet mount the wing. That is a thought. However, there is not even room for magnets on the wing. So the thought would be like to put some metal inside of there and then have magnets on the inside of the body so that it would.
You could do a strip of metal along the bottom and shugu that into place. and then just a magnet underneath.
So
That'd be fine
That's
for
kind of the
for that purpose. But man, just like the way it's all like it's coming together. I showed it to Rebecca today, and I said, I know that I didn't do much in terms of designing anything here at all, but the fact that I was able to build this on the other side of the continent with just files.
Yeah.
Just files, computer files. It's not like Josh sent me things. Everything basically was, I mean, he sent me the cage.
Right.
But everything else was just files. And it's built. It's a freaking car.
Yeah. It's pretty nuts.
My front bumper is wrong right now. It's frowny faced.
Oh, yeah.
Porsche.
You've got your...
I tweaked them the wrong direction.
Right.
But that's okay. I'll melt those off and stick them back on.
You've got everything needed to fix that. That'll be fine.
Yes. My sliders are done, and they're perfectly contoured.
Yep.
It's just
we have a couple of big steps left, but it's
home-ish stretch.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there.
There.
I'll show. I didn't really.
The last video on these will be titled "Never Again."
I learned so much this time. Next time I could do it so much faster, and then I'll spend a bunch of time doing a bunch of other things that I shouldn't have done.
Oh my god.
So I don't have my front shocks.
TRD Adventures, thank you very much. Scratch the 3 builds I said for RMRC. It's 6, a backup C2 and 2 builds for Kiddo. Just filled out all my tech sheets while watching tonight. Well, good for you. Must be nice. I'm just, you know what, on the text sheet, I'm just going to write, trust us.
Yeah, you saw the videos.
Trust me. Trust me, there's 60 points there.
But
Trust me.
you see it's Servo Horn in there.
Yeah.
And you can see how it tucks right up in.
This is the power of design. When you spend the time in CG, like you actually spend the time building it and designing it and thinking about it, it all just goes together when you do it.
Yeah.
Like I built one cage because I had the body and I had the chassis, and it just you make it fit. It's gonna fit.
I sent Matt the inner fenders last night at like 1 a.m. or something like that because I finished shooting and editing the video last night and it was like 11:30 and I was just like, I could go to bed or I could design the inner fenders so that I could print them tomorrow, make sure that they fit, do some, and then like, oh no. So
I take it you took off the transmission tunnel already.
Oh, I never assembled that. I never assembled the transmission with that transmission tunnel. So,
no, I mean on our faux motor on the back.
Oh yeah, I never put that on in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should have JB welded that thing on there and made you cut it off too. Man, that driver's gonna get his huevos racked every turn. God damn it! God damn it!
Maybe.
Well, it'll just make him want to go straight.
If I shorten the
Just
femur
in one direction.
If I shorten the femur, maybe I'll take that extra length of femur and just attach it back to that servo horn. It's just.
What I'm also impressed about is how low it sits despite the fact that it's on 10 o'clock. Despite the fact that it's on portals.
It can sit very low. Mine's still
low.
at full bump or no springs, but and I may
mine has springs.
I might tune mine to sit a little bit lower yet. I might put the -5 rod ends on the end. We'll see.
Yes.
I missed a couple here. Team Garage Hack, thank you very much. For anyone interested, the event land host has a lake that allows scaled boats. This spot is shaping up to be amazing. TGH has invited the Larimore County Chamber of Commerce. They want to sponsor the event. That's pretty cool. To get the local government
that's awesome.
Involved is oftentimes looked, like local government honestly oftentimes has a negative look on RCers, mainly because they picture bashers flying up and down a park where kids are trying to blow bubbles and but that's awesome. And nice that it's also at a private area. And they know they're TGH is bringing all these people and spend a bunch of money.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a bunch of money. The best part is the back.
It looks great. Now, what you can't tell is that your lens there is actually a translucent filament, right? Mine is just solid red, but yours will actually light, which I need you to print that
yours
for me. Oh, there you
will
go.
Also light.
Are you going to do the paint thing?
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Might as well. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and get
do you want it to say something funny instead of Porsche? I was going to put Porsche.
I'm good with whatever you'd like to put there.
Oh, exceptional. All right.
Just put deck on mine. Just stoop, like just
veranda.
Pergola. Like
It's a lot of good choices.
RC Tina guy, thank you. Off topic, where did the name Vanquish come from? It came from before I was there. And I don't 100% know the whole backstory. These are the things that Nicole would ask me, and I would be like, I don't know, I never asked. She'd be like, I got other stuff to think about. So, pork chop.
Make it say it's Porsche. Oh, brother.
Yeah. I'm good with.
All right, so since you don't have a class 2,
I will have a class 2.
Here's mine right now. I have to say I'm quite pleased with the graphics.
Yeah. It's the perfect little subtle amount of just enough.
Yeah.
Call it good.
And as luck would have it, this was unplanned. But the dashboard, you can see in there, yeah. It sits just perfectly right on the actual DSM off-road mid battery mount placement. So kudos for me not thinking about that, but also somehow thinking about that.
Sweet.
Yeah. This has been weathered slightly. There's more info on that in tomorrow's episode of What's on the Bench. I've started my front bumper design. And, even though I rarely listen to Josh.
Everything in front of that lower tube should be gone.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's fine. It's fine.
Everything back to the tube.
Fine.
How? I need to go back to last year's video where you're running and just clip out every part where the exact same bumper tabs you have there are just
crunch,
like dink, just like here's a lip, it's just like boom, boom. Like
I'll do that. Don't worry. All that's going to be trimmed right off.
Not just smoothed. All the way to the tube.
Oh, off.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to braze it in first, and then all of that is coming off. Don't worry about it. And then I'm going to put headlights on the front too, despite your protestations. Because it's got to have headlights, man. Isn't that going to look cute? Look at that.
You know that you're going to use those for scale points.
Yeah.
And then when you break them off.
Oh, wait. Maybe I won't. I'll put them on. But then I won't use them for scale points. So when they come off, they don't count, right? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Is that correct?
If you
the correct
don't
way of
use
doing
them for points and something comes off, it's okay. Like,
I'm going to say that about everything that comes off.
That wasn't a scale point.
It's not on it's not on the list.
Oh, Brett says if they come off, it doesn't matter if it was on the point sheet or not.
What? I just want headlights, man. Carolina Ghost, thank you very much.
Put a light
Porsche
bar behind the grill.
It doesn't look as cool.
You don't know what cool looks like. You know what old looks like.
Yes, I do know what cool looks like.
Like
I know what cool looks like. I don't know what
you're like,
performance looks
this
like.
looks old. I like it.
Yes, it's an old car. I also explain why this moose has 5 legs in the video for tomorrow.
Ben here, part of the rules committee, says truck must compete as was teched.
Yeah. Oh, so all right. You guys are such killjoys. You're ruining all my fun. I'm not going. How about them apples?
Racing case. I got my 60 weight fish oil today. Thanks for the recommendation, John. That came from my questions today. Like, what oil do you run in these shocks? I said, fish oil. In a pinch, though, 60 weight will work. And so, TGH, thank you very much. Incorrect if scale item is lost. It's a time stop. Driver decides on or off course. Okay, yeah. So it's got to be. It's got to be as it was teched.
I have a feeling I won't be doing headlights then.
Put them behind the grill. Light bar behind. Oh, Ben Morin says X Rules Committee member. He lit that fire and walked out. What a dick.
Yeah. I want to know how many bodies we're going to see that are exactly the rectangles.
I know. First big one, just be like, how many people are going to run with that joke?
I'm doing it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have them so I can do it for the show and shine. Just have the headlights on. And then boop, boop, pull them right off.
Yeah, just get yourself some battery powered. Some like the Croc headlamps.
Yeah. Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. Build hoops on the sides of the crash bar for the lights.
Yes.
It's probably going to interfere with the actual
tires
movement
of
the wheels.
Yeah, that's the thing. Matt was going to put them on there, and it wasn't even going to be the rocks that knocked him off. It was just going to be him steering. Just, bop. Like,
crunch.
Oh, whoops.
Whoopsie. What if I do it? What if I am responsible? Like if it comes off because of something I did. Yeah. Is your C2X DOA? I haven't seen it in a while. I sold that truck the moment I finished that running video.
Gone.
Yep. I don't even remember who bought it.
Was that man? The one guy.
Oh, with the hat.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he lives down the street. He's always wearing a purple shirt. I don't know what the boy's name. I don't know what the man's name is, but the boy's name is Bart. Bar, what's the man's name?
Ah, God. It was the guy with the face, yeah. So I'm ready for Colorado. I'm very ready for it.
No, you're not. You're so far from ready.
I'm not ready, but I'm ready for it to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited about going.
The twist to all of this is the fact that
and having you yell at me.
Starting in a week, I have house guests in my house for the remainder of the time that I'm getting ready for the event. So
you don't need to talk to them.
Yeah. And if I don't, then I won't have to talk to them ever again because Nicole will say we are divorced. So maybe I will have to. I should be a human and entertain. I'm not very good at humaning. I don't do it very often.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there's a strong point, that ain't it.
Nah, it's not.
Joe, you're competing, right? Moose Jaw? You're competing in this event with us? Is he building trucks?
He is. Yeah. Class 1 and 2, I believe. Yes, class 1 and 2. Yeah. I I don't
Great.
know if that was
So,
what he
like
texted.
like
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
We from the very beginning, I remember saying, we're just doing class 1 and 2.
I know. We can still find a way to compete in class 3. We'll see.
I could put a thing on a. I could put a body on a thing.
Yeah. So much.
We'll get it done.
I
Don't
know.
worry. You can do most of the work at work.
No, I can't because I have work to do.
No, you don't. I know what you do there. I've seen your work.
Brett from Brazen Scale said he was sending me a high-low. I have not seen it yet because I was thinking I could put a chopper together, but we'll see.
What's a chopper?
It's the cap.
It's a motorcycle.
Zed's dead, baby.
Whose motorcycle is this?
Joe says,
Whose motorcycle is this? It's a chopper.
It's not a motorcycle,
Whose
it's a chopper.
is this?
Zed's.
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Blah. Moose Jaw, you don't need to yell at yourself. Josh will be there to yell at all of us.
I'm yelling at everybody. Get ready for it. So, Mike,
I'm mentally preparing.
this
already.
one from Mike J. You have hundreds of trucks, but zero work for C3. I mean, the thing is,
Yes.
like, technically, no, but like it's not new. Like I feel like I should only take new, untested trucks.
Well, I haven't driven my Capra in a while.
So, yeah. How about this?
This is new.
Here's the thing, Matt. If we don't get a class 3 done,
Yes,
the collective we, then
the royal we
will run the same class 3. You and
Yes.
I,
Okay.
at the same time. And you can run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you can run the rear-
I'm doing
You
steering.
do the rear steer. I'll do the front steer.
Well, that could
I'll
work
do the
to my
throttle.
advantage.
You do the winch.
Sick. This is amazing.
So,
Okay.
you know,
I'm
I
in.
think,
Well, let's both of us bring an extra receiver.
yeah, absolutely. This is
It's happening.
okay.
Who wants to donate a class 3 for us to do this with?
I think that there's a chance that the Chopra is complete. I might. If Brett says that it was supposed to be there today, but it looks like it'll be there tomorrow. So that could be a Friday build for me.
We're looking at pointing this one out too,
exactly.
I bet. Josh has throttle, Matt has reverse. And I get right steer and you get left steer.
Yeah. Separate servos.
This would be amazing.
Ah. Both using Top Gun controllers. I'll just set it all up on the Hot Boys. It'd be like a skid steer.
Oh my gosh.
It's just
If there was more time.
If you stand off to the side while someone's videotaping, it's gonna look so weird when I'm yelling at my truck to steer the other way in the back. Like, no, the other way.
No, the other left.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What? I won't be fully recovered from you yelling at me for the other 2 classes.
I know. Indy Bama, thank you, sir. I don't expect to see you at this event this time, which it was a blast hanging out with you at in Rocky Mountains or in the at Cherokee Rock Village. But y'all's C1 looks killer. Great job, fellas. Wish I could make it. to Colorado. Would be cool to hang out again. ECC in a week from tomorrow. Can't wait. Well, I was guessing that you weren't going to be there, and then you confirmed it. But it was a good time. Wish you all could make it. So, just run the cheapest Class 3 possible. No.
That's not
I won't do
something that's possible.
Because it'd be like terrible servos.
I think,
and I'll just
like I've got a chassis. I just literally need to put a body on it.
Yeah.
And I could run it. Be done.
I think I have a plan. I've got my
You got
Capra.
those nice wheels and tires. You're gonna run a Capra in Class 3?
So there's a thing called a chopra that people do, and they take a Capra cage and they actually cut a bunch of it away and they put it onto a rail chassis. So, and people oftentimes do it with the brazen high-low, and I think it looks super good. So, I was on the Monday live streams that Brett and Wes do on the brazen YouTube channel, and had comment on it. I said something along the lines, if they would do something, I would build one of those for Class 3. And then they didn't respond to that, but Brett just sent one because of saying it. So an arm twist at that.
Oh, hey, that does look pretty good.
Right?
Hey now.
They look pretty cool.
Hey now.
Jeremiah, thank you.
On Reddit, no less. Hey now.
Hey, while you're over on Reddit, watch. Thank you, Jeremiah. I think you all need to use.
I have a high-low. I have a high-low here.
Do you have a high-low?
I'm sure I do. It's been out for a while, right? Oh, that's a.
You sure you don't have an ATL?
Then. Oh, maybe I have an ATL. You know what? I can do this with the. I'll do this with the. The
thing.
The man with the face. Artful Dodgers. I'll do it with that.
Jeremiah, thank you. I think you all need to use airplane remotes. What links do I need to swap over to an ATL chassis? So the two ATLs I've built with stock links for the suspension links from the skid plate out. Maybe I had to use a custom one for the drag link or panhard. I don't recall for sure. But most of the links are the same. So it's a pretty easy one. I've done a couple of videos covering it. You might have to check that because I can't say I 100% remember what I did otherwise. Brett says, I think he won a high-low at Nationals.
I did. That's true. I do have a high-low then.
Bong.
See?
There you go.
But that's starting at the very beginning again. I could just use that chassis I already have.
That's kind of built. So.
It's got stuff in it.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what to do.
Either way, we're good. But Friday, it sounds like I'll be working on what?
If you're gonna build a Chopra, I'm gonna watch that episode and maybe build one at the same time. I'll keep asking you to go back and do that.
Can you
again.
send me the files for that 3D print thing you just did?
Do that again with you printing thing? Want me to prototype it for you? I can prototype it real fast. Worked. I do have parts in bins like Josh does, but they're everywhere and multiplying.
Yeah.
And I forget frequently what I have.
Oh, that is the problem for sure.
Constantly. And then I buy it, and then I find it.
I have done pretty well with my organization of the bins and the inventory. The inventory is off currently on 2 of them, for sure. The other ones are still pretty close. So that
I've actually got bins full of stuff that I'm pretty sure I don't even need, or have trucks that use those things anymore.
I absolutely have that. I know, but that's not even a problem. That's just it's just a thing.
I'm going to take a bunch of. I've got a little event at the private event at that man's house out in the woods.
Bring your mat.
No, bring your ruler.
Oh yeah.
In the woods. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring all these boxes and I'll let people sort through them and go, well, how much for this? And I'll think to myself if I need it or not.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, this looks nice. How much for it? I'm like, you're right, that is nice.
Oh,
That's
no,
mine.
I need that.
It's just the whole like, oh,
Nope.
nope, I know
That's something I do need. But yeah, I took a bunch of stuff last time. That was a great deal for everybody, myself included. So
it. Yeah.
yeah,
Honestly,
that was the year I sold the 2.2s that I didn't need anymore.
and then immediately needed them.
Then I immediately needed them.
Yep. So, I badly need. some
Uh-oh,
swap
Matt's
meets.
stroking out again. Yeah.
It's okay. We're getting there. Oh, my goodness. So yeah, we're getting
Everything's taken such a backseat. I've got a backlog of stuff I need to do
plus the things that
or impending
I know.
things.
We had other things come in the mail this week that can't show, but
We shan't be talking about.
it's like I'm like, nope, not touching any of it. See
Yeah.
you in June. So that's
Yeah.
and
I'm looking at that right now.
no, mine's at the office. But
Box of heads, tire lugs, fake antler horns, bedrolls for 2. Checkered Past has an excellent memory. He's very good at at remembering things I've said.
yeah, I mean,
good.
some of that is
Will there be fire this year? Josh should be prepared. I'm hoping there won't be any fire. There shouldn't be any fire because I'm doing hardly any actual
wiring.
wiring. Yeah. It's fairly simple this year.
Yeah, that's the hope. We're just like, what are you gonna do for this? I'm like, just put fusion in it. Like, just make. The only bad thing is we're gonna have to run a BEC probably.
Yeah, I'd say that's a most definitely.
Yeah. I still haven't decided 100% if this is the. I've got a Reef Smart 900 in there. This is a non-direct power, so at least it's that consistent power. I'm like, maybe I'd throw the 1100 in there instead. I don't know, but we'll see. 900 still.
I believe I
enough
have
power.
900's a lot.
I mean, it's enough. There's more to be had, so it's like, it'd be kind of nice to have more if more exists. But
more is always better.
I always like more. I like money.
Matt, are you going to Axial Fest Midwest this year? When is that?
June.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I will not be attending.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Unfortunately, I will not be attending that this year. Maybe West, though.
Yeah.
I think that'll, because I will not be at Proline by the fire.
I know. That's screwing up everything.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah, gotta live my life.
Axial Fest West. Honestly, like there's the teens of feet still at the location Axial Fest West is supposed to have.
What did you just
Teens,
say? What
like
word was
13, 14, 15, the teens. There's teens of feet.
that? As in children?
No, as in 13 or more.
Oh, snow. Oh, snow. Oh, my.
So, I'm not. I don't know. We'll see. Like, it's in the end of July. We should be pretty safe.
We got some
We should be
time.
pretty safe with snow melt. I would expect.
Just a couple of fires. We'll be fine.
Yeah, if nothing else, California brings the heaters.
Team Garage Hack RC Concepts, thank you very much. If you weren't aware, TGH is sponsoring the road to the, Rocky Mountain Regionals is the event that they're sponsoring. And that's in north of Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, it's north of Denver.
We're going to
Fort
that.
Collins, and then west of that.
Northwest of there. I have a C3 buggy y'all can run. Well, that's nice of you, Chris.
Does it
Thank
have
you.
room? Does it have room? Receivers made for two. Because
Yeah, because we're gonna need
we're gonna
need
need
to have two receivers in there.
jumpers And wait, no, this one goes in your mouth. This
No
one
jumpers.
goes in
Jumpers to mouth, not mouth to jumpers.
your... no.
So the guy on the right owns Vanquish?
Who's right? No, neither of us.
He's on my channel, so neither of us actually own Vanquish.
We both just go there from time to time.
He goes in there like 5 times a week.
You know.
I go in there like once every couple years. Matt wins with tracks. Yeah, that's right. If there's plenty of snow, I've got a tracked axial vehicle all set and ready to go.
What do you have a tracked axial? The half track.
Half
That's
track.
right. I was trying to think.
Open diff though, so it's probably not going to be that great.
It's going to be like every other tracked vehicle. Like, it brings the suck immediately. Just
In snow, but on terrain, it
it
performs.
still sucks. Josh Spendlove, did you watch
No, it
Idiocracy
doesn't.
today?
It's great.
I watch it every day by living in California.
Josh calls it working there. It's true.
You're all
It's
a-holes. So
Including everybody that works with you, because they say exactly the same
yeah,
thing.
until
I speak to them on the regular.
they wouldn't know what to do without me. Without someone there to disagree with all of their opinions just for cuz.
They wouldn't know where to begin.
Like I think
with
we should
all
do
of the
this. I'm like,
fun
I
and
think we
free
should do
time
the
they'd
opposite of
have.
that. Like, that's a terrible. Just have to be a contrarian, you know. They need somebody like me.
Right, exactly. You're the disturber.
Like, what about this name for a body? I'm like, well, actually, Kyosho had that name on a body and a kit they released in 2014.
They're like, what if we call this the hanging on rider? Nope,
Nope, already been.
that's been done.
Scott O'Blander, thank you, sir. Run your SCX Pro in Class 2. I've comped mine twice. It's very stable and predictable. All I added was brass knuckles. My SCX Pro, I could run. I did run it in our local comp series. And I prefer my Portal Class 2. So for Class 2, I'm staying with my Portal base. The thing is like for my Class 2, I haven't done it. I have a truck that's running. I know how it drives. It's just not pointed out. So I'm not, as I continue to not do anything for Class 2, that has become like okay, I'm just going to point it out. And
That's the
truck.
truck.
And that's going to be what it is. I just haven't got to that yet because it hasn't become that.
Bedroll.
Thank you for taking
Firewood.
away that functional versus non-functional scale accessory point thing.
And also, you cannot count multiple items as more points. Right. Or the same item does not count
get a
as
D-ring
two.
here point and a D-ring here point. It's just D-ring point.
One D-ring. So what's the point in running two?
One D-ring is enough for me.
And what's the point? And does it...
Just like college.
Yeah, sure it is. So, like, for example, you don't even really need to put it on a bumper or anything. You could just stick it on there somewhere because it doesn't even need to be functional anymore.
Exactly. Jeremiah Salberg, thank you as well. So I have a question. Is it weird to have a truck that has not seen rocks, but loose dirt for 10 minutes, still spend money on upgrades? Nope. I have...
That's not odd at all.
many
That's
trucks
very
that
normal.
I've never seen, and I've put countless amounts of upgrades and money.
If it wasn't for me running that Wraith or that bomber at by the fire last year, that truck would still be clean. Yeah. And that's an expensive truck.
I should really fix that after you broke it. So
you should build it properly the first time. Joe goes, oh crap, points? How many pieces of firewood qualify as a scale point? 1.
there you go.
A wood.
Tony Mazza, who was at the shop today. Does a pallet jack
Tony Mazza.
count as a
Hi,
scale
Tony.
point? Just opened the car hauler. Yeah, we were needing that the other
Yep.
day when we were unloading a container. I was like, I don't think Tony still has it. He's never kept anything longer than a day. And I was like, I was just thinking, I was like, I had to have put it somewhere. It had to be me. So I didn't even call it.
Bedroll for one person, bedroll for two people, bedroll for three people. Yeah, I see where you're going with that, DK. And then checker pass. If there are loose beer bottles scattered throughout the interior versus in a case or box, I think you just need one beer bottle.
Just and beer bottle and
Skill
you're good.
point.
So,
And beer bottle and you're done.
the same amount of points.
Where's that scale box of accessories? Whatever happened to that?
Did you?
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that box that I had? What did I do with that? All of a sudden,
It's not Velcroed in the last truck that you
Shoot.
possibly used?
shoot. Did I sell that?
What truck? I don't even know what you would have.
Shoot.
Did that? Maybe I put it in the Unibot.
Was it in your Jeep?
Yes, it's in the
There it
Unibot.
is. It's
Yeah.
been found.
Sweet. 14 scale points right there, baby. It's got a can of Rust-Oleum. Here, I can.
I
pull it.
found this on the web.
Oh, Siri, why? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Because it's not functional or non-functional, it's just scale
Exactly.
points now, right?
So your saw just counts as a regular point.
But you don't get extra points if it's functional. It's just
Yep.
points.
Exactly.
Okay. So we've got saw, roll of paper towel, can of or a thing of oil. It's
Is
10W40.
it a full bottle or is it a half?
It's a full bottle. Fire extinguisher.
Oh, okay.
Windshield washer fluid.
Okay.
Can of Rust-Oleum spray
Oh,
paint.
that's the second time you've counted that.
No. That's the first time. I said it once at the
Okay.
beginning, and then I'm counting it now. And toe strap.
Yes. So 7 points. You said 14.
That's pretty good.
You were close.
Yeah,
But you're
I'm
bad at math.
counting the box. The box also counts as a scale point.
8.
Do you think crushed up paper towel,
Nope,
used
that
paper
is
towel, would that
also
count?
paper towel. You call it something else.
Wait.
Like,
Tissue.
yeah.
It's a
It's
tissue.
a rag.
Oily rag. Okay, that's still good for 8 points.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
bad.
not bad. I would agree. 8 is pretty much 14. Just, yeah, like Ben said, just draw an X on that paper towel. Now it's a map.
Excellent.
X marks the spot. Map.
Excellent. I love it. Scale porno mags. I do have some of those.
Of course.
I do have some of those.
What day is it? November? Nudie Magazine Day.
I do still have Nudie Magazine Day. I still have the box of lugs too, so that counts, right?
What if I
do have some magazines here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to subscribe to some of that type of point work when I start working on the class 2, for sure.
I believe they call it chicanery.
Chicanery. Shikaka.
Is that true? I think it's chicanery. Is the box a functional scale point if you can close it?
Do you get scale points for the nutsack on the rear bumper? Yep, that counts.
Yeah, if you wanted to do
Those
that,
count. So,
I think I would avoid that point.
oh man,
We'll get there. 8 points is closer to 14 than 0.
Yep, that's good math. But only barely.
Well, I only need 6 more points. What other junk could I put in there? Hang on. I got a whole box of scale accessories.
You put an extra screw in, you put a rod end in, you put things, those are,
Is that shit still legal?
depends on how good you argue.
Remember when people would do that? It'd be like, put a rod in
I
there.
used to just screw an extra rod end through my shock tower all the time. Like, hey, spare functional rod end for later. So, do Hot Wheels count as a scale point? They sure would. Just a heavy one.
There we go.
Fanta?
Can of Fanta.
Fanta. Don't you want a Fanta? Can't remember how that went.
What else can we put in there? What other stupid junk?
Oh my god.
It doesn't weigh anything. Propane cylinder.
That doesn't weigh anything?
Barely weighs anything. Pretty light.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The my
Fuel cell or jerry can, I mean.
yes, Jerry.
The amount of jerry cans.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's everyone's first scale accessory.
There's ND ring.
Oh, evidently my winch isn't bolted in. That's handy to know. Glad I found that detail. But it's
Do you think if I had 2 kinds of
blinker fluid.
Liquid?
No, that's actually that
Yeah.
leak. I believe that is antifreeze.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Battery.
It looks like a Sporty
Oh,
without the
eggnog.
body. Does it? I guess I kind of see
I guess so. Kinda.
without the shocks on it. It says, "How much would you say that's worth?" Whew.
Ooh.
Matt,
We don't
if
want to have
you
that
had-
conversation, do we?
What would someone have to offer
Oh,
you
boy.
today?
Today is not a good day to ask me that.
No, so they offer it to you today with the agreement that after you walk off the final course on Friday, they take the car from your hands. As you pass through the final gate, you don't even get to touch it again. It just, they plugged in and all. They just politely ask you
Hand it up.
not to hit the throttle.
You can take your receiver out. Oh man, I don't know. Is that Ripper money? Yeah, it would be more. I think it would be more than Ripper money.
For
This has been such an incredibly fun project, and it's so totally outside of my wheelhouse. Like, it's not something I've ever done in my whole life, and to get it so right the first
Right.
time.
I agree. I would also
Sort
say
of
that
like, I don't know.
for me, I'm in that same world. Like, it's the, like, if someone came to me today and said, "Hey, trade you a brand new," I'd be like, nah.
It would have to be something pretty special.
Agreed.
I don't know. Like, I think I even said to you at the beginning of this when we were working on it, and it wasn't even at this state
Right.
yet. I was like, I don't think I can sell this. Like, I don't think this is a sellable vehicle.
Yeah, it's at this stage that is absolutely true. But I feel like I would.
These aren't legal anymore, right?
No, it has to have a
Is it
certain
roof
amount
rack?
of height to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So yeah. Yeah. How about trading 5K? No. Like, no. Like, for sure, no. Like,
$5,000? No.
no. It'd be a hard no, like a quick hard no. Like no,
Yeah.
thank you.
Negative. No thanks.
Yes, no. I will not be. I will not be. So, yeah. That is also the case.
Needs to go on a shelf next to the Ripper. It might replace the Ripper.
So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that as well. And tonight after the stream, my goal is to go right out to the shop and weld up the final bell cranks and hopefully machine the carbon.
Oh, nice.
And send that setup to Matt. So
cool. Other than the tail light, what do I owe you?
the tail light, I'll probably have you print me one of them Farbenkyber wings.
Sure.
And I don't really think I need you. I was thinking I could have you print me the dash and detail it because
I'd be. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. That was there was the caveat. I can do that. Oh.
I've got just the thing for you here, Josh. This is the thing that this is going to help detail it up, lickety split.
You're just gonna put googly eyes and all of the liquid chrome. I have that pen.
Oh, so you know how to detail then? I'll chrome all the bezels and I'll put googly eyes in all of the
And
things.
Inclinometer. It's just a googly eye.
Googly eye. Well, it works. Functional scale point.
This may surprise you, but I don't know where my paint pen is. I have a silver Sharpie.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Pretty sure I have one of those things somewhere, but I don't even know. So yeah, we'll see there. This is pretty easy. Other than the install of this is a wee bit of a pain in the ass. So, because it has to mount to the inner fenders.
Yeah, kinda.
First.
It's not.
It's just
Yeah.
So, and then you got to put the inner fenders in. It's not that big of a pain, but
I already did that. It wasn't a big
did
deal
you?
at
I
all.
haven't done it yet. I just felt like it might be a
It's
pain.
fine. What I did is I attached it to the inner fenders
Yes.
first, and then I attached the inner fenders to the body, and then the interior just slid right in.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, then you put the interior in.
How much for the rally cars? Yeah.
The rally cars.
I'll trade you
That's a good point. Should we sell our rally cars?
Yeah, I think we should.
We should.
Do you want me to whatnot both of
We
them?
should do that. Yeah. I'll
twofer.
send you mine.
No thanks. I'll send you mine,
Wait, no.
and then you can.
You're
ship
selling them. You ship them.
them. Oh yeah, you know what? If I leave it up to you, they won't go out in the 24 hours they're supposed to, and then I'll be on the hook.
Exactly.
I'll get to it. Don't worry.
I found I
Get
did
to
lose
it.
a dog bone. You know what? Maybe I'm just going to send it to you exactly how it is. I don't care how much it goes for.
Salt Pond. I've never seen that name here before, but thank you for watching. Send it to Traxxas. I want a good deal. Ouch. That's good. That's funny. I wonder if I'll have time to mold Josh's head.
I don't see how there's possibly enough clay for that.
Just finished my second dish soap paint job and I'm in love. Oh yeah, that's a cool technique.
What is this?
I like how that looks. Well, you can use any kind of viscous liquid.
Like ketchup or
Yeah, Hemi Storm
That's
used
what I
ketchup
say, I remember
and,
that.
mustard that one time. Yeah, that's basically that look. You just squirt it on and then spray paint, wash it off, squirt more on, spray paint
so
again.
you're just going for a splatter paint look? Is that what it is?
Yeah. But it's reverse splatter paint. It looks better than
Does
that.
it? Okay. Interesting.
Oh yes, it's a great look. Yeah. How much for the rally cars? We'll have to think about that. I don't know. This required 24 hours of solid effort.
Um,
These don't make themselves.
it's going to take at least $300 to take that off my hands.
Well, I can buy 2 for $2.99, idiot.
Like, done. You should do that.
Yeah, I actually had a couple offers of people that wanted to buy it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Don't know
that's a
yet.
good idea.
Don't hold me to it.
I will
Don't hold me
gladly
to
send
it.
it to you, and you figure it out. And then
After June.
yeah, oh for sure. I mean, I could tell you I'm sending it to you now. I wouldn't ship it till
next
then
week.
anyway.
It'll get done around the same time as the Fajan. If there ever comes a time, and I'm not saying if, I'm also not saying when, that Josh and I aren't friends for whatever reason, you can forget about ever seeing that stupid motorcycle again. It's going straight in the trash where it belongs. Oh yeah? Well, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, Matt's just gonna try it. He's gonna just say some just off the wall stuff to me now, just so he doesn't have to do it ever. Like, you know what?
Yeah, this friendship is over.
Your cat's kind of ugly. Just be like the meanest Canadian thing you can think of. Like, I heard your yard is unkempt. You wouldn't sell it for $5,000? Wow. Like, nope, I wouldn't. And I would.
I don't need $5,000 that badly. Right. And I'm, grateful that I don't. But if I ever did, I still probably wouldn't sell it.
It would not be the first one. I would sell 3 other ones first.
Countless other things. Countless other vehicles would go first.
Yeah. Nope.
It's not a question of money. It's that the amount of time and effort and learning that happened is very difficult to replace.
Matt and I were messaging back and forth today, just talking about like the fact that there is another one, opposite sides of the continent from each other,
and it's exactly the same.
Something like we could probably take
it's pretty
this
cool.
part into that part, swap
things would just cross over.
In the end, like theoretically, we should be able to swap bodies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which that's wild. For a scratch built body. Like, yeah, it used printed tools and things like that, but like it's a scratch build.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this body gets all the points.
Yeah.
Any point.
Here's what I found.
I don't know why she's so like into
throw her opinion in there.
Responding. Yeah, here's what I found. Every morning, check your rings. Doesn't look like you're doing as much today. I was like, I haven't run yet. Give me a break. I don't get the same points for the Suga because that's a 3D printed body.
Right.
It's not scratch built. This is scratch built. We built these from nothing.
Yeah. Matt was worried about the hard body thickness points at first, but luckily that's not a problem.
No.
Not
a problem.
I do have to do a little bit of trimming on mine in the inner door card right here.
Why is that?
Because the insides of the cage rails, like they rub there a little bit, and I think it's like holding me out maybe like a millimeter or 2 per side. So.
Oh, what fell out? Uh-oh. What was that?
Was it a steering column?
Oh, it was the tail light. Never mind. It's not glued in there yet. I am not experiencing that problem.
Yeah, I wonder why. My
Hobby Room, thank you very much. Love the Ralph Wiggum quote. Love the UMG 10. I could sell the UMG 10.
yeah.
If we're looking for things that we would sell before the Porsches, everything in this room except the Ripper probably
Yeah. Same.
would go
I think
before
that's
the
about
Porsche.
the same for me. The Ripper, I wouldn't sell mine just because it's one of the first.
I wouldn't sell mine just because it's a Ripper.
Yeah.
But funny story, you know what's going to happen, Josh?
What is?
Fast forward to next year,
Yeah, and we'll be on the next thought.
and we will have built the next stupid thing.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be like, well, I'm not selling this one either.
Well, and the statements I make today have an expiration period that is usually like 12 to 16 hours. Like, like it's one absolute just stab to the thumb away from being like, nope, get it out of here.
Yeah, get it out of here.
Which a couple people caught in today's video on this vehicle, that I'm showing my fabrication of, what was I building first? The sliders, building the sliders first, showing this, that, this, that. Then we go to the front bumper, showing this, and that. And then we cut to the rear bumper. And when I cut to the rear bumper, you all of a sudden notice the addition of a gash that went across the top of my thumb.
Yeah.
It's just like, someone's like, tried to cut your thumb off again, huh? I'm like, yep. Sure did.
It's true. Can't afford to buy an inch or spend all the money on body. How do I fix a runner in unpainted Lexan? What is a runner?
She's not a runner. She's a track star.
What is a runner? Can anybody...
In an unpainted body. A run in a painted body I get, but I don't know what an
That's...
Yeah. Well, we'll wait for the retort.
We'll wait for a retort on that one. Do you guys know of anyone who's still making aluminum bodies that actually dent? Yeah.
Metal Masher.
Metal Masher.
Blake, but I don't know if you can
that?
just get one of those. You have to wait until they're available.
Yeah, I think he's on a sort of I'll build it when I want to.
Yeah. And then
sort of
I'll sell
situation.
that one at that time. You don't get to choose. You just get to see if it's available and you buy it. I think I heard that he sold one recently. Maybe it beat the creek. And
That could be.
I think maybe it was like $700 or $800. With some cage stuff,
phenomenal deal. Yeah, that's outrageous.
$700 for, I could be wrong, but for that, to get one of those bodies, that's a great deal. It's an expensive body and it's made to be damaged to the point that it's almost unrecognizable. But
yes,
you're
which
paying
has
for what
been
it
done
is.
many times.
So
yeah,
it's
even the half track, even the steam truck, those would go before the Porsche. This thing is so killer.
Yeah. Blake
Dibs on the UMG.
Metal Masher. I got a lot of early what would you call it? When someone they do something that you like. Not motivation. Why can't I think of the inspiration? Thank God. Inspiration from Blake and the things that he did. With his hand forming molds and even the process that I use for making molds for vacuum forming with the plaster of Paris and Bondo methods, that all came from him.
Yeah, that all came from him.
The mold releases that he used, using Murphy's oil soap, that's all just things that I saw him post in build threads on RC Crawler back in the day. And then it's just, I've applied those to different things. But man, the aluminum stamping with the 3D printed jigs, that just came from a thought of what he was doing and how I wanted to do it a little bit in a way that I was more capable of, because I'm not going to be able to make hand formed molds.
A runner is a person like Matt. It's true. I do that. I do that. Here it is. Okay. Needs to stop a tear in a Lexan body. Drill a hole at the end of the tear, and then shoe glue and fiber tape on the backside.
And then you have to
Obviously,
paint
if
on
it
the
hasn't
outside,
been painted
right?
yet, paint it first, and then do that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. How else would you do it if you're painting it on the
I
inside?
guess then you have to deal with it. I don't know. If you're painting on the inside, totally agree.
Yeah. It's not that big.
So
Oh yeah, what am I gonna do? Because Brett from Brazen Scale has one of those metal masher bodies,
yes,
and he waited months, according to the chat. Checkered Bass said that, yeah. And
I think
I,
Brett had that body like for quite some time.
nobody's but he's been waiting to have it, or waited many months to get it made.
Gotcha. But yeah, I think he's had it for a couple of years or something like that. I think he sent
Yeah.
it back to him to have Blake do the metal work for like the cage.
That's what it was.
Because I think he's had the body for a couple of years.
Okay. Anyway, I agreed to paint it.
Brett. You know what you should do? You should do a livery on the side.
Oh, I'm gonna.
And just
He said I can do whatever I want.
great. I suggest Fajan.
I was gonna do the combo of their names. Breasts.
Or wet.
Wet. One of those two.
J.R. Lawson, thanks, sir. Great show tonight. Almost as good as flying cars.
Oof. The bar is low.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Blake is awesome. Yeah, last time I saw Blake, it was him and me and Turks and Jerps and what's One Bad Jeep Bruiser?
Yeah, Mike.
You know Mike? Yeah. We all went out off-roading with our 4x in 1-to-1 scale at Roush Creek
I
and AO.
have only met
I missed a super chat. Oh dear.
I have only met him one time, and that was at the West Coast East Coast Scale Challenge in 2014.
He must have asked you for your autograph.
He could have been in line behind you. I don't remember.
Sharp. That was quick. That was good. J.R. Lawson, thank you very much. Hey Siri, what's 2 + 2? Love the show, by the way. She didn't catch it.
I met him at Axial Fest too. He was in our
He
group.
did. Son of a bitch. She got it on my phone.
Check it out.
Oh, I did not
Thank you
remember he
very
came
much,
to
Jack.
Axial Fest, man. That was I remember meeting him the first time out at on the East Coast. So
What year did he go to Axial Fest?
if Ben was there, 2017.
16? I was there.
I don't.
Blake was there. I remember that.
Well, you know.
There's a lot of guys talking about buying my trucks.
17 or 18.
Ones
yeah,
that aren't currently for sale.
So
Matt Romero, if you sold them C1s, do you think anyone would actually use them? Do you think they would ever spend the time to fix whatever breaks? Nothing's going to break.
everything's in CAD.
And everything's in CAD, so it's all fixable.
Yeah.
But will people drive them if we sold them? I would imagine you'd be a fool not to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to drive this. And anyway, it's being built to be able to be driven. So
yeah, that's the whole point of this thing. Drive it like it's stolen.
yeah, there shouldn't be anything on here that is I have any concern with driving or driving hard, other than if the rear wing was on there. Mike was, not Blake. Okay, that makes more. Mike was.
Oh yeah. Mike was
I've seen
there.
Mike at Axial Fest a couple of times. So
Yeah, he was there 2017 for
he was there
sure.
at the last one at Cisco.
I think he was. Yeah, that was 2018, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's the last one. Yeah, because Richard and I were at that one,
But,
and Mike was definitely there.
yeah. So the only thing that I'd be worried about, like driving this, is that rear wing popping off. And we haven't done the front light bezel yet. So depending on how that...
If you want to, hey, you know what? If you want to send me the file, I'll do that.
For the front light?
Sure.
What file?
The body, just the front fender.
I'll send it to you.
Wait. What's the problem?
I'll
wrong?
send it to you.
No, wait. I don't want it now.
No, I'm sending it. Sending it over.
You don't think I can do it? Is
You
that what
might
it
be
is?
able to,
You
yeah.
think I can't handle the
You know,
truth?
it's a mesh file, right? It's not like a regular solid. So you got to use those other tabs at the top.
Oh dear. I gotta go into the purple. I gotta
That's
go into
the
purple.
form one.
I
That
can't-
one's different. Yeah, that one's very different.
Orange?
Yeah.
Is it the orange?
So.
I don't know if I can handle this. You know what? I'll make some measurements. I'll just do it from this. It's flat, right?
Well, yeah.
I can figure that out.
I have a bezel in a mesh that,
Oh,
that just needs...
well, okay. Just use that. You don't need me.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Keep it simple, okay? Don't do anything.
I'll send you the mesh. You can see what you can do.
What color are you going to paint all your bar work?
Mine is titanium, so my hope...
Oh, you're
is
anodizing
to
it in that blue.
anodize.
Right.
Ben brought up the windshield frame durability. I could
Very
I
strong.
could see it possibly having an issue, like maybe, but I'm also pretty confident in it. And once
Yeah, mine's in there. man.
there's a Lexan windshield in there as well that like helps kind of hold it all together, I'll be even less worried about that part of it. So yeah. That's did you watch Matt drive last year?
That's why I'm built and will be driving and Josh car.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that I'll be able to break this. If it stands up to Josh abuse, it'll definitely hold up to
I just
Matt
remember
abuse.
watching on the
This is very nice, Jaywalker.
first course, the first drop. I was just like, here comes Matt's first scratch. Bah! calling the shots.
Yeah. I'm already very just the amount of work that I've put into this, I'm already very concerned. That's why Josh is going to go first. Jaywalker, top 5 SBG MVP builds. Steam truck, Porsche, computer truck, Overlander. Which one was that?
The Gladiator?
Shippy.
Shippy was a good one.
The Gladiator, maybe. Shippy is a good one. Was, still is.
Yeah. That's
That might actually be a good picture opportunity to put it next to the Porsche.
Yeah, it would be.
When it's done.
I fully agree.
That's funny. If I didn't already have a great livery idea, Shippy would be an awesome one for this
Right.
car.
If you change yours now, it is going to cost me.
I'm not going.
It's
to.
going to cost me money.
How much did it cost? Just out of curiosity.
I mean,
You get friend prices, I'm sure.
I paid my friends more than I would normally pay somebody. So,
So $20.
nope. For
How many Hot Wheels?
more than a case.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's wrap this up here. But
804
before we do,
shits.
I know. Before we do, one comment about Formula 1, because there was a race this weekend,
and it's after the time.
which
This
I'm
is
not
for you.
even. I know this is free. I wasn't even going to talk about the race. There was a piece of news that came out today that
Honda.
could be very interesting.
I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah.
I saw.
For 2026. It could be because Honda is back in the engine game, and now that Red Bull has basically said, "No, thank you."
Well, they
Thank you. but-
Honda said they were leaving, so Red Bull's like, okay, I guess we'll build our own. And now they've built their
Yep. Actually, no. I guess we'll build our own based off everything you did.
Sure. And yeah, but
So now Honda's back for 2026, along with Audi also being an engine supplier, which will be very interesting. Aston Martin might go to a Honda powered vehicle, and then you basically get
the Red Bull.
And Red Bull.
Red Bull partnered with Ford. Yeah, but not real. Like,
Yeah, not
it's
really.
a financial thing. And Ford said that they'll help,
and a branding
but on
thing.
the hybrid side, not on.
Yeah,
the
we'll
engine.
help. We'll help. They're like, that's nice. Just give us the money.
Like, cool. We'll put your sticker.
There.
We'll put your sticker on.
Yeah. Your stickers on the car. Stay out of the room. Stay out of the room. We don't need any more of that. Fix it again, Tony.
And maybe the Cadillac. I don't know if that's still is that still hanging?
That's still a possibility, but that's going to be more of a manufacturing partnership with Ding Dong Andretti,
right?
that
Which
ever
is
happens.
still up in the air. I don't.
Very
For
much.
some
not
reason,
a
they're
thing.
not. They're just like we don't like your kind around here.
Thanks, but no thanks. We barely let Gene in the building.
I got to go call Gene now.
I got to call Gene. Hello, Gene. I know you're very angry. I don't know. He's honestly the best reason to watch
Good.
Drive to Survive. Gunter Steiner.
Oh my god. I got to go call Gene.
Like, doesn't he watch the race? Doesn't he know already?
They ran into each other. I don't know why.
I don't know, Gene. I'm sorry. Gene.
So, yeah, but
I like it when Red Bull's engines were tags. Yeah. Some interesting branding opportunities.
I really liked the race this weekend. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was entertaining.
Yeah, no, I mean, the fact that they got through that race, which I thought was going to be a shit show, without a safety car,
yeah,
was nuts.
That part alone was pretty
Because
amazing.
that track looked like it was going to be a nightmare.
Yes, I mean they re-profiled that really bad corner. So
Yeah, but it just looked
it
like
got slightly better in that
it looked
regard.
like grip was going to be crazy. I mean, DeVries made it to the end of the race. Like,
They probably gave him a medal.
I was just like, wow.
Participant trophy.
Yeah, there was like, he's a weird dude. I don't know why. He just gives me the creeps. Like, there's something about him that just creeps me out.
There's not a lot of personality.
Just German. Like,
You know, he's not. I don't think he's. Is he German?
Sure.
I thought he was Dutch.
I mean, that would play as well, but I thought he was German. Even coming from me, who is mostly German, like
Nick. Does he spell it with a Y?
no,
Nick?
Devris.
Yeah, he does.
What?
NY.
Oh, the Nick part. I was like, they meant De
NYCK.
Vries.
He's Dutch, you ding dong. He's not German.
Could have
I knew he was.
been German if that whole thing would have played out a little bit
He was
different.
only 88.9 seconds behind Max Verstappen.
You know, he's an angry elf.
DeVries is the new Latifi.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Do not disparage Goat Tiffy.
there's a lot of runners for that. You know, him and Logie Sarge. Like,
Oh, poor Logie.
it's
His home race, he absolutely blows it on
Qualifies
the first
P20.
lap.
ends P20. Hits Norris. Those two. just 4 garbage trucks running around the back.
If you're McLaren, you got the upgrades last week and you're feeling good, and then all of a sudden you just completely shit the bed.
Norris just like, nah, that's about what this car feels like.
Yeah. He's just like,
It's like,
yeah,
nah,
that's it.
That's about as good as we thought
That's all
it'd
we
do.
got.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Do you
16.
think Red Bull will be any trouble with everyone else getting upgrades this week? Nope. Sure don't. Yeah. So,
He finished 17th. Even worse.
DeVries or Norris?
Norris.
They were 17, 18, right? The two McLarens?
No, where's the
Norris
other
was
McLaren?
17.
Oh, there it is. Piastri was 19th.
19th. So 17, 19. They split the Williams cars.
Split the AlphaTauris. No, the Williams cars did better.
You're right.
Right? Albon finished 14th.
Okay, and Logan was 20th.
20th.
Yeah, the William car did better. Not the cars. So yeah. Well, he didn't.
All right. Well, that's the F1.
Yes, that's it. But that's it for the episode. Let's thank some people and let me get back to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you to
Thank you too.
Brian Morrison.
Go ahead.
TRD Adventures. Thomas Bielzik. Hobby Room. Buck Dandy and all the Buck Dandy you can handle. Thomas Bielzik. Fish Built. Joker 510714. Team Garage Hack. RC Concepts. RC Patina Guy. Indy Bama, Jeremiah Salberg, Scott O'Blander, and J.R. Lawson. Much appreciated, one and all.
Thank you to Gunnar Nissen, RC Patina Guy, RC Underdog, TRD Adventures, Carolina Ghost, Thomas Bialzik, Team Garage Hack, RC Concepts, Hobby Room, and J.R. Lawson. Thank you, gents.
We'll see you Friday, hopefully building a chopper.
It's a chopper, baby. I'm gonna have got What's on the Bench weekly tomorrow.
Can you paint?
It's gonna be not a great
Can
episode.
you paint me up some chopper panels, maybe with the Z logo on there?
Yeah, sure.
You remember it was like the Z.
Actually, I'll give you just a really shiny black. You can have the GIMP.
What?
Oh man, that movie. Like every once in a while, I'm like, man, that's a really good movie, and I think about all the parts of that movie, and I forget entirely about all of that part, and then I remember it, and I'm like,
I like that whole.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
I watched that. I've seen that movie 100 times.
Oh, easily, same. Film school. All right.
Much appreciated.
Thanks, everybody. What's on the bench tomorrow? And Chopra is on Friday. Have a great evening. Love you.
Later, guys.
Bye.